Hey, look who it is. Look who it is. He is in
Hey.
the building. The wave is in the
What's up,
building.
dog? What's happening?
Hey, what's good, bro?
What up, man? How y'all doing?
What's up, bro?
We
It's
live, we
been a
Can y'all
good.
hear
minute,
me?
bro.
Long
Crazy.
time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it echoing?
Nah, you
Nah,
Gucci, you
it's
good.
I'm
okay to
good.
me.
Okay. I'll take my headphones out then. All right,
Yeah,
yeah,
bet. No,
Nah,
we
good.
you
live.
good.
Bro, literally, as I was setting up, my Wi-Fi started
Yeah,
tripping, bro.
Ooh.
yeah.
Wi-Fi
It,
Yeah, it
started
definitely be like that.
tweaking.
You ain't the only one.
hey, it happens, bro. We done had it. We done had it happen mid show, bro.
Man, it's not crazy. I
Bro, all of
apologize.
it, bro. Me and Daddy got kicked out one episode. This dude Jalil was like, what's going on? What's
Yeah, bro. Hey, that
about
mean that
something?
mean when bro be in the when he just be in there or Will Smith come in, bro, it's all
Yeah,
empty.
bro.
Bro, he just
Yeah.
looking
Oh yeah,
around.
yeah,
That's how
yeah.
it was, bro.
Y'all
That's how it
funny. Y'all
rolls. That's
funny.
how it goes, bro. Yeah, man. Hey, we got the
We
wave in
live.
the building, Mr. Parris
Yes, sir.
Chariz. Hey, bro. Coming off a
Yeah.
fresh album. What are we talking about? The world is watching, bro. You put your foot in that project, man. What was that
Heck
mindset
of
like?
a,
Come on, man. What's
heck
the
of a
response
project.
been on that?
Man, the mindset was mainly just making better music than I made before.
Okay.
Trying to put my all into it. You know what I'm saying? That was mainly the mindset. Really locking in with my team, getting an understanding. Because I do business with family, and people tell you not to do that all the time, but
Yeah.
for me, family is why was able to be as good as I became. You know what I'm saying? So it's only right that we figure this thing out. So we had to get a lot of straightening as far as the business and how, I'm saying, how it flows from the head down.
Yeah.
And a lot of that comes from leadership. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand that I'm the leader, not because I'm not the leader because I'm the best, or I'm not the leader because I'm the most popular. I'm the leader because that's what God graced me to be.
Yeah.
As far as when it comes to what we got going on, you know what I'm saying, with 45, with town, um, and how we moving. So with that, it's like once we all got the understanding, not that Paris is the leader, but man, we got the understanding that everybody has to shine in their role. My role is
Oh,
to be the face of whatever it is we doing, be the sound for whatever it is we doing. And they have chosen to serve me, and I have chosen to serve them. It works both ways. You feel me?
bars.
So that was the mindset. Once we got that understood,
Yeah.
it's been smooth sailing. That's why y'all was able to see the y'all like people are seeing the effects of that. Like the rollout is the effects of us getting our business together and figuring that out. The music sounding as clean and polished and as good as it sounds is because we got all of that figured out. Everything y'all seen and heard wasn't all my ideas. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't all my thought process. It was my vision, and then I cast my vision to the team, and they saying like, "Man, I think we could tweak this. What about this? What about that?" And we built something together. So it's like I'm who I am because of them and what I bring as far as my level of excellence and my sound and what I find to be dope helps them. We help each other. It bounces off. Pause.
Crazy.
That was crazy.
Drop
That
that
was
in.
crazy.
Ah,
But as far as the feedback, man, the feedback has been good. Like the feedback, I'm always interested in critical feedback, but nobody really has it. Um,
bro, it's
people
this.
You,
have said they want this, you know what I'm saying? I always take the criticism into consideration because it's how you refine yourself, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's somebody uh I want to hear from them. Like I don't
Yeah.
like a lot of niggas can say anything. It's like, man,
Right.
I don't really want to hear from you.
Yeah.
But people who I
Mm.
respect from, people
Yeah.
who, you know what I'm saying, and they don't have to be a bigger artist than me for me to respect what they have to say. They don't have to, we could never have had work together for me to respect what they say. It's about what you do, what you got going on, and the quality and the excellence. That's what makes me respect what you have to say. But the feedback overall has been exceptionally well, man. I'm grateful that people still feel this way about me after taking the dip that I took in 2023 and 2024 and
Yeah.
wanting to climb back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm grateful that people feel this way about the music, and I want to build on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to take no more breaks and uh, hope and wish and hold on to people's attention. Like, I want to keep gaining and garnering and what's the word that I'm looking for? I don't know the word I'm looking for, but
Yeah.
I want to earn their ear. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to listen to me because they like me 10 years ago. I want them to listen to me because they like, man, every time he drop, it's fire.
Crazy.
Every time he do this, he leveled up or it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's kind of, you know what I'm saying, just where I'm at instinctually. It doesn't take me anything to think that way. You know what I'm saying?
I know that you were mentioning in the listening party how you're making music more freer, for lack of a better term, these days. Talk about in terms of your lyrics and what you want to rap about. You kind of just, you know what I'm saying, just more loose with your pen and everything like that. Talk about what it took to get to that point, though. Like, what ultimately pushed you and led to that?
Man, almost dying. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like when I had my I caught a rare form of meningitis in 2023. And it just like, bro, if I would have died, I don't know what people would have had to say about me. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted, it just made stuff more clear. You know what I'm saying? It made me realize what's really important. And it's still a struggle. Like just because you go through something and you realize that something is important, don't mean you don't want to revert back to your old way of thinking. Once you heal, once you get over that, like once I got over it, like some things I went back to, you know what I'm saying? Some ways of thinking still held me captive. But for the most part, it was that, bro. Like realizing, like, man, I could be gone tomorrow, and I want people to know where I stood and know where my heart was at. Like whether I make mistakes or not. I made a mistake today on the proper Excel post. Well, I ain't gonna say I made a mistake, but somebody they misconstrued my comment, and I could have chalked it up like, "Oh, y'all just tripping." Like I ain't even mean it, but it's like, no, I took the time to hit him in the DM. Like, yo, I ain't. However you took that is not my intention. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just so you know where I stand. However you took that, that's not where I stand. I stand right here, and from that moment, from there, I'm free.
Right.
However they choose to take my apology is on them. I apologize though. I apologize for their misconstruing of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you misunderstood my comment, and I apologize because I understand. Like, that's just the way of life. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in this thing to like me and Derek be saying, I'm in this thing to make friends. Like, God calls us to be straight with everybody you can be. You know what I'm saying? Not to have unwarranted strife with anybody. So if I can clear something up, I'm gonna clear it up.
Yeah.
We definitely
But if
see
I
the
can't
growth.
clear it up, then it's on you.
Yeah, we definitely see the growth, especially you know, thinking about the situation with Caleb Gordon. We all had that conversation as it pertains to that, and to see
What
how
happened with Caleb Gordon?
was it the situation where he
I don't know.
Look. Nah. You know exactly what the
I
hell
don't know
you're
what y'all
about.
talking about,
You're not
man.
about to do that, bro. You know exactly what the nigga talking about, bro.
Point proven. Point proven, all right?
Yeah.
What happened? Tell me what happened, man.
Bro,
You
look.
know, apparently there was something, you know, there was something misconstrued on a podcast or show or something where,
Right.
you know, it was definitely not interpreted right on base what was said, but there was a lot of grace and love shown as it pertains to that, and not a lot of how we thought Parris would have maybe responded years ago. So that's kind of what I'm referring to.
No, for sure. Okay, I hear where you coming from. I hear where you coming from.
Yeah. No. The growth was definitely there. Now, and this is a major shout out to you. No, on some real stuff. This is a major shout out to you because we've had, you know, personal conversations years ago. You know, when we first met you and kind of
Yeah.
where your head was at the point in time when you were first getting into this, and you didn't have a lot of patience for a lot of things back in the day. as well as the crew as well. So I think that's a lot of why we connected. It's because we understood things at a base level. But to see you go from that to where you are now, where it's kind of like you the OG that can actually have a conversation and chop it up and basically be like, yo, they just really don't understand.
No,
Like
bro, it's
they
that.
just
That's where you
they
at.
just really don't understand. It's okay. Like they don't get it, and giving that people grace and allowing others grace, especially the youngins that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that we had to salute you about, because it's like, yo, like I'm really seeing growth in this dude. Like it's a different level. So I see that for sure.
Hey, they called this show 444 album, bro. You know, when everybody saw that switch in Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? When we finally got like those real mature bars, like that's what they called it. He called it your 444, right? That's exactly what you
444.
said, bro.
Damn, am I that
Yeah.
old? I ain't that
Nah,
old.
it's not
Man.
aging. It's
He
just
didn't
more
need
so
it.
subject matter. It wasn't fluff bars like a lot of artists. This is what it was.
Right,
It was
right,
bars
right.
of substance, something that you can pass to your kids. You know,
Yeah.
timeless joints. You know.
No, that's real.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's real.
Yeah, bro. Now, hey, look, hold on, but I
And I
gotta
appreciate
know.
it.
I gotta know. So, what did happen with this whole Caleb Gordon situation? Because I never saw anything after this. I remember y'all was inviting him to the pod. Now, hold on, no, Parris. We got you here, so we gonna ask you about it. All right. So the whole thing happened. You because the thing is, you had been talking about this before y'all wound up talking about it on the pod. You had already been telling people like, yo, chill out on copying people, chill out on stealing. Like, bro, y'all playing on the Christian hip hop listeners' ears. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all brought it to the pod, and you had some very strong words. And that Caleb Gordon took offense to. You didn't call his name specifically, but he took offense to it.
If the shoe fit, wear it.
If the shoe fit, I understand that. But when you were making this statement, were you thinking about Caleb Gordon when you were making this statement?
When the pod clip that he clipped, no. No, we were not talking. Right. And that's the funny thing about Caleb. When we actually spoke good of him and me and Derek spoke about his record, I'm Back, it wasn't a peak from, can I say nigga on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nigga, yeah. Nigga, that always makes me laugh when people ask that question.
Bro. Don't act like you don't know where you at.
Man, nah, I was joking. Yeah, bro. He had nothing to say about when we showed him love on the pod.
Yeah.
So the fact that he chose to clip that and we weren't, when I say on my soul, I was not thinking of Caleb Gordon. Because again, and that's the thing I told Caleb himself. I'm like, bro, I don't got no problem with you. When you came to my church in Tulsa, my pastor asked me to serve you.
Wow.
I don't have no problem with dude. My thing is, I think it's very funny how you can clip our pod out of context, make a video, and say it's about the conversation. And then when I respond to you clipping my business, then it's about what everybody else got to say. Right. I think it's like it's and no disrespect to women, but it's female-esque. It's looking for clout. It's looking and I say clout like he trying to get clout off me. I'm saying like, man, you're trying to find something to keep your name relevant. Ooh, this new podcast that I like and watch. They talking about something that I know I've done. So I'm gonna clip it and talk about it. Ain't you going on tour?
Yep. Damn.
Post about your tour. Don't post about my business. And this is what I told him to his face. I don't have no problem. You clip my business when we weren't even talking about you.
Yeah.
And that's where I have a problem.
Well,
and I have a double down problem because you kept talking about it's the conversation. He never responded to my video. He never commented on my video.
You talking about the one where you were talking about
my one and only response to him.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. He said Christian hip hop is a new genre, and I told that nigga to do the knowledge.
Yeah. Do the knowledge.
If it's a barbershop conversation, then respond to me. Did he do that? No, because it's about clout for dudes like that. It's about again, when I say clout, it's about keeping my name relevant. Whatever I got to do for people to come to my page and click on whatever I got posted, that's what I'm going to do. I told Derek, that nigga ain't coming on our pod. He doesn't want to. It was just a ploy. It's like fluff, like what y'all talking about the lyrics.
Yeah.
It's fluff so niggas can feel like you're going to do something, and then he going to skedaddle. Derek ain't heard from him since that situation.
Damn. So
I don't put no stake in niggas like that.
So
I don't even want him on our pod. If he wants to come, for sure. But if it's based off something like that, I'm fine. We're good. So for me, it's not a problem of people stealing and stuff like that. Like, bro, if you thought, we had 4 Zoom meetings with niggas that had nothing to do with the conversation, and I told him at the stop, man, before we started the conversation, don't convolute me with nobody else. However anybody else feel about you, don't add me into it. I'm only here because you clip my business.
Yeah.
What's the first thing he do? He convolute what we had to say with everybody, how everybody else feel. I don't rock with that. I told you what it is. He tried to, man, your energy is changing now. I'm like, no, it's not. I don't have a problem with you. The thing is, everybody else has a real problem with you. If I don't know you, I can't have a problem with you because I don't know you.
Yeah.
So for me, it's not about, I don't, anybody steal. I've been robbed before. Anybody steal give me PTSD.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't help niggas that stole from me, and I didn't been robbed at gunpoint. Any nigga that starts stealing, I don't trust them.
Off top.
So it's like, as believers, as Christians, we have we're going to incur stricter judgment because we are the face, or I say that lightly, but we are promoting our Lord and Savior. We are promoting the Creator. So the moment we say it's God, 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 we're going to incur stricter judgment off rip. That's why everybody who don't listen to Christian hip hops, the moment you say, man, I know a fire Christian hip hop artist, the first thing they say is, I know it's trash. That's incurring stricter judgment because what has happened in the past? It's been remakes of secular songs in a Christian way. It's been stealing flows and stealing songs and then slapping God lyrics on them and then pushing them to Christian listeners like, man, I'm dope. No, nigga, this is just a fire Drake song that you switch the lyrics on.
Yeah.
And then champion it like, man, I'm so fire. Y'all should listen to me. Brother, I'm okay. Because I heard Child's Play.
Yeah.
Damn.
I already heard that song. I'll just go listen to that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it has nothing to do with Caleb. It more so has to do with the entity of niggas jumping off the porch too fast and then feeling like everything they say and do is the right way because they've been elevated.
I don't know why.
Just because you're anointed does not mean you're mature.
I don't know why nobody hasn't said this beforehand. It seems like a lot of people you know what I'm saying, be tiptoeing around these things a lot of times, man. And so it's really, really crazy that we've gotten here now, but it definitely takes somebody like you to say those things. But I do definitely want to get back to the project because as you stated, you were talking about different flows and different things like that, you know, and people stealing flows. But from this project, I couldn't put you in the box at all. Like from song to song, end to end, it was like this was totally different from this project. So I really want to put it out there that you're definitely not one of those people that you're speaking about. Like you really live what you're talking about. Day, what you got?
Yeah, man, I really want to speak into that because it's it got to a point while listening to this project for me where I was just like, is this man getting a call for Coachella, for Rolling Loud, for Bonnaroo, something of that sort? I mean, I know we had a few artists that are in the CHH genre kind of face backlash for accepting the call for Rolling Loud. If you were to get that call, would you care about that type of thing, or would you be like, shoot, we got to put on, we finna go all in on it to do any type of festival as far as like what's considered secular, specifically like Coachella, Rolling Loud, even Bonnaroo? You know,
you saying like would I do it?
Yeah, like would you accept that call without worrying about the backlash that you could face? Because we know it was a few artists that just faced backlash for doing Rolling Loud. So would that be something that you would care
No,
about?
I mean, shit.
That's not your
Sorry to
business.
say shit. Yeah, no, I mean, I said damn on my album. I bleeped out nigga all through my album.
Right.
I've
Bro,
experienced
I
as
want the
much.
explicit version. I'm just saying, but it's all good.
I've experienced as much backlash as anybody just from the music alone. So
Right.
for me, it would just be: is it a good business decision? Like, where do y'all have me placed? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is? If they come into me, obviously I got enough motion for them to add me to the list. From there, it would just be about, you know what I'm saying, my why. Like, am I going to have the impact that I want to have if I do this show? And if I feel like I can, like, what's the best way to go about it? Like, what song should I perform? You know what I'm saying? How should I go about my
2003.
set? Who do I go? Who goes before me? Who goes after me? You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, you ain't trying to perform at the 10 a.m. set, bro? You ain't.
Man,
you,
I would love, and
the
that's
10 a.m.
bro.
ain't for you.
Nah, if Trendsetter asked me to do it, I would definitely do it because I rock
Yeah.
with Trend. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Right.
that's the thing. That's the thing, bro. Like that man left the secular space to come over here and do something for the Christian artists to expand this. And the only way that we got our foot in the door was by doing 10 a.m. on Sunday. The last thing that nigga need is for some of the biggest Christian artists to dump on it.
Damn.
That's the last thing Trendsetter needs, because he's doing this out of his relationships and the kindness of his heart. Nobody. I don't think nobody's paying Trend to do that. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to expand our space, and the first thing niggas do is dump on it because it ain't Winter Jam. I bet if Winter
Bro, you
Jam,
had to bring Winter Jam into this.
if
Yo,
Winter
Man,
Jam
you
reached
can't-
out, I
it's
bet you
not
niggas would be like, yeah, I'm want to do Winter Jam.
Facts.
talk
And it ain't
about it.
nothing.
That's what
I've been to
inspired
Winter
Hey,
Jam
and I ain't gonna
shows.
lie to you,
That's
bro.
what inspired. That's what inspired my question is Winter Jam being.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you either.
People
That
skipping over Winter
set.
Jam. People not even getting Winter Jam opportunities.
Wait a minute. That set at the beginning of Winter Jam that be like 15 minutes, bro. It's not that, bro.
It's not
The
that.
one when everybody's still coming in there, John.
Yeah, that's a whole different.
That's exactly where Winter Jam is gonna put you, or they're gonna put you in the middle of Fort King and Country.
Yeah.
And
Where
Brandon
everybody going
Lake,
to
and
the
you're gonna look
bathroom,
dumb.
bro. Everybody going to the bathroom on your set.
Yeah, they gonna put you when they asking for the donation for the international.
Right, you go right after the donations.
Folks ain't
You know what
even
I'm
thinking
saying?
about hearing no music. They still donating.
Oh,
Yeah.
talk that Winter Jam talk, Day.
Yeah, you know we done
So
been
for
to
me,
plenty of them.
it's more about building. Like everybody always complain about the space not having it, and then look what we do when we get a little bit.
Yeah.
Look how we treat the little bit we get. You know what I'm saying? So for me, and again, I rock with Trendsetter. It's like Trendsetter didn't have to do that. He could have kept one. It could have just been a few thing every year. Him and 1K Few every year.
Yeah.
Nobody else, because I'm locked in with Few. But no,
Right.
it's like he want to do something for the space. And it's like, for me as a businessman, forget that's another thing. A lot of people, a lot of artists think like artists. They be entrepreneurs, but they don't think like entrepreneurs. They think like artists. I don't want to perform at the 10 a.m. slot. Well, how many tickets you bringing in, nigga? If you don't want to perform at 10 a.m., sell 2,000 tickets, and then we'll put you at 4. We'll put you at 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. If it was at 4 p.m., it'd just be more people just looking at you like you dumb.
Yeah. Damn.
Because you ain't sell no tickets. You know what I'm saying? It's like people want the world, but don't want to give nothing. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to help build nothing. They just want to walk onto the yacht and get the caviar and shrimp. Niggas don't want to help build the yacht.
No.
They don't want to help push the yacht into the water and test it for a year. They just want the yacht to be ready for them with the shrimp and caviar, because they're oh so great. No, in business it don't work like that. Your talent only gets you so far. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's like thinking business, like what Trend is doing is helping the space. It's at the beginning stages of this is correct me if I'm wrong. This is only the second year, right?
Third. I think it's the third.
This is the third one.
Yeah.
It's only the third year.
Yeah.
Right.
What artists? Tell me, can y'all do this for me, man? I got a question for y'all. Give me an artist that deserves to be later than 10 a.m. That's not Lecrae.
It ain't nobody to name. I mean, talent wise, we got them. But
Talent,
as far
for sure.
as
But obviously, it's not about talent.
nah.
The music
I mean,
industry has nothing to do with being successful in music. Has nothing to do with how talented you are.
Right.
It's just like being good at basketball doesn't mean you're going to make it to the league.
Mm-hmm.
You could be phenomenal at basketball.
I was like that.
Where Anthony Bennett at?
Here. Not in the league.
Anthony Bennett was a #1 draft pick.
Yeah.
Dang.
Just because you good don't mean you going. It takes more than just talent.
Yeah.
Hard work.
Nah, it takes a willingness, bro. You know what I'm saying? The willingness to, like you said, serve. It's a lot of these athletes that before they became or before they popped who they were, they had to serve the person that was in front of them. You know what I'm saying? So,
willingly, with a cheerful heart.
Yeah. That's a big fact, bro. Hey, so, you know, what I've seen from you and kind of what you're talking about, and it seems like your music tends to take on everywhere that you've been. So we were in Detroit, you know, that's kind of where we started, and we wound up being on Bad Timing. We wound up coming over here to Tulsa, Oklahoma, you know, getting with some good people, getting everything together, and kind of, I believe that's where you really started buckling down in your faith. So we know what that did and the type of music that put that out. But now we're in Nashville. Now we make this move to Nashville, where we have, I assume, Derek Minor as a mentor, as well as you just signed over there to RMG. But what pit stop is this? What do we see this chapter of Parris Chariz being? Because we got a lot of good shit out of Oklahoma Parris Chariz.
Yeah. Man, just good business, bro. Good business. Like that's what I'm into right now. Like everything I'm doing with my music and my brand is to lay a blueprint so I can help other artists. Like in the next 3 to 5 years, like I'm not saying I won't, but I'm not interested in being a rapper per se. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a A&R, or, you know what I'm saying, a producer, you know what I'm saying, somebody that's helping artists, just like what they was talking about, this tribal stuff. It's like, man, I want to help artists like, nigga, don't sign that. You don't need to go. Well, who else do they have that's like you over there? Like, artists don't have people around them asking them these types of questions. You know what I'm saying? They see an opportunity, and God willing, a lot of the times it's a great opportunity to look at. Not to be in. Not to be in. It's a good opportunity to look at. You know what I'm saying? So for me, Nashville is just about building that. Like, I think y'all are seeing the direct effects of it. Like me being in Nashville, like the rollout. That's me, my team, and my team 45 and RMG locking in and saying, hey, this is what we're gonna do. We brought the creativity, we bring the sauce, we bring the wave. RMG gonna bring the business, bring the understanding, bring the fluidity, bring the functionality. You know what I'm saying? So for me, if this takes me to another level, for sure. But in the back of my mind, I'm trying to turn what I've done I'm trying to turn a map into a little booklet that I can hand out to other artists. Like, man, this is what we've done. This is what we can do for you. And this is how we can serve you. And in that, we want you to be the best artist, man, husband, wife that you can be. That don't mean we looking for the best artists. We had a meeting this morning. I'm not trying to sign the most talented niggas. I'm trying to find people that understand perspective and understand where they at. The only reason why I'm able to still be here is because I understand perspective. I don't have a lot of clout that Caleb has. I don't have the clout that Alex Jean has. But what I do have is a solid amount of people that rock with everything I do. So what I need to do, cultivate them and grow on them. Pause. That's crazy. Growing on them is crazy.
Bro, we was gonna let it go, bro. You was in your bag.
I couldn't let it go.
You was in your bag, bro.
I couldn't let that one slide. But y'all know what I'm saying, though. Like, man, I got 5,000 people in my circle. Man, I can turn this 5 into 7,500.
Yeah.
The 7,500 into 15,000 people. And if that's the cap, that's the cap. But I understand the perspective. Man, maybe it's not meant for me to be Drake. Maybe it's not meant for me to be Baby King. Maybe it's meant for me to be like a LaRussell.
Hey,
I'm okay with. Maybe it's meant for me to be right here. Maybe this is the cap.
Heaven
Maybe my cap is 40,000 followers. I'm cool with it either way. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
I
bro.
understand what I bring to the table.
Hey, this ain't the same Parris, man. Y'all need to understand who talking right here. He different.
Don
No, bro, because
DeMarco.
I don't think they get it, bro. When you stepped in here, when you came to Christian hip hop, bro, you was already moving different, bro. We just talked about this, bro. When we walked in and we saw you at the bistro, bro, and it was only your crew up there. Nigga, it was only 6 of y'all. And your ass was performing like you was in front of 30,000, nigga.
In there
That's
throwing
what we
water.
see, bro.
Hey.
That, come on, man.
Bro, you was in there throwing
bro,
water and everything. Folks just had to clean up the
bro.
Bro, folks
bro.
cleaning up the water.
That's love. That's love.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it's crazy that you still have that mentality now, nigga, and you know you're good, bro. That's the reason why the music comes out the way that it does, because you know you're him. And instead of trying to hide it or trying to dumb it down, bro, you try to do it in the right way and do it for the purpose that God gave you. And so to hear you say that, bro, is just wild, because that's the same shit that we saw back when we walked in that bistro, but we didn't know who was going to be there. Nigga, we was in there. Who was in that? What, the cadence?
Guy Daly,
Sean C. Johnson,
Tony T.
Bro, we came in there for that, nigga, and them niggas was huge guys. And then we see this guy that's like, bro, so to see you now and to hear you say that, bro, like, God is going to continue to give it to you because of just the mentality, bro. And I think that you linking up with Derek Minor is the best thing that you could do, bro, because Derek Minor knows how to talk to the people that want Derek Minor, not the people that want Pro, not the people that want, you know what I'm saying, the nigga that was signed to
Reach Records, Minorville.
Yeah, no. The people that want Derek Minor, bro, those are the people that he's feeding. And I see you doing the same thing. I just had to say that, bro. It's wild. It's wild, bro. I told you in the DMs, bro. It's wild to see who you have become and to watch you grow, bro, because you're not playing with this. And I think that stuff like that needs to be on more display, bro, because everybody thinks they got it together. But anyway, my fault, bro. Chris, what you got, man?
I genuinely appreciate it, bro.
Oh, really quickly, too, bro. Hey, congrats on being married, man. Welcome to
my wife, she just brought me some water. She saw me dying, man. She brought me some water.
A helpmate. That's what the old folk call them, bro. You got you a helpmate. She saw you?
No, you got an old lady now.
That's hard, bro.
Man, and shout out to her, bro. Like, that's another thing, too. Like when I was saying, when I had meningitis, I would say that's why, like, it, not saying I wasn't gonna marry her before, but that led, it's like, oh, like, I need to, because I'll be completely honest. Like, I don't talk about lust and music like it's an ethereal thing. It's something that I really struggle with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've built up my callus now. You know what I'm saying? But in 2023, 2024, like, lust was running rampant in my life. You know what I'm saying? Being sick, she just called me higher. She nursed me to health and then left me. You know what I'm saying? It was like, man, you need to get your ish together. Like, I'm not gonna be doing this. So it's like, that's another part of my story too. Like, man, like, because a lot of people don't know, and I'm not afraid to talk about it either. Like, I deal with lust not because, man, it was a choice. Like, sex was handed to me as a 7-8-year-old kid by my babysitter. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I was introduced to sex before I was 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? Unwillingly. So the fact that it's had a controlling hold over my life for this long, and I didn't know how to like take hold of it. It's a testament to the music. Like, when I say what I said in God Did, when I make attempted, when I say what I said in 222, it's not something that sounds cool. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that feels right. It's something that I know that if you do this, it will work. You know what I'm saying? Like, finding your spouse and your helpmate is, God said, man, it's not good for man to be alone. He meant that, like, and not in a sense of just sexually or intimately, but brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, and all of that. So I say, like, that part of my story is not it's not one of those things that just sounds like scared, like, oh, like Parris is edgy, man. He be talking about sex and lust, like, ooh, it's like, nah, like I know it's real niggas out there that like, man, like I can't stop having sex. I know it's real women out there.
Facts.
I can't stop having sex. I love it too much, and it's like these are the conversations and things we need to have so they understand that they're not alone, that they understand the urge is normal, but it's just meant for a certain jar. It's meant for the jar of marriage. It's meant for the jar of godly covenant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, talk that preacher talk, Parris. I see you,
brother,
bro.
I'm just
talk that
man,
relationship goes, bro. I've heard that before.
They said, tell your testimony, brother. So I'm just here to testify.
Yeah, no. Bro, I'm telling you, nigga, I wasn't lying when I said that people can see the maturity, bro. And I think that even if you go back and watch some of your older interviews, bro, you will really, bro, you will see it yourself, bro. Yeah, bro.
I got to go back and watch them, I'm not a big fan of rewatching my stuff, anything, videos, music.
I'm the same way, bro.
But I'm gonna do that though. I'm gonna take your advice and I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you will see it. Like it's a battle that I fight because one of the things that we want to do is make this thing better than what it was and go bigger. And that's always the goal, to get better. And honestly, it's hard to do that if you don't take into account who you were or where you are trying to come from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we love to stay away from it and just be like, that ain't me. Like, I remember, but man, it may be some of those little things and some of those little qualities, bro, that you know that you need to keep. We try to run away from things so much, but that makes us, bro. So
he's mature Gucci now.
Yeah,
drop him 10-17.
You're
mature,
brother. First of all, I rebuke that because I'm not putting niggas in bad deals. And I'm not trying to get robbed with the Drake, man. See, that's the thing.
That is crazy. Wait a minute, bro. They recorded the whole John, bro. Come on, man.
Come back in the camera and say we went to jail. We was real niggas. Bro, he said, what else you want me to say, bro? You already dropped, bro.
You already dropped, bro. He said you dropped. He said you want me to say you dropped. You dropped.
Yeah, imagine you trying to punk somebody and they said, what else you want me to say? They like, you like, come back. Nah, put my chain on. Tell them you signing me now. What else you want me to say? He turned around and be like, what else you want me to do, man? My hands are tied.
My hands are tied.
Bro, that I think today,
I had to, bro.
He said, I'm fighting for my life.
Like,
is this camera on me? I don't even know how to hold time.
Man.
Bro, my thing is why? For what, bro? For the family videos? So y'all can just, you know what I'm saying? Be in the den playing Grand Theft Auto.
Nah,
and rewatching, bro. Look at that nigga. Look at that, bro. He about to cry. He about to, like, what are we doing?
Like, you in a 6x4 cell talking about Gucci finna cry
with a bunch of musty
good luck.
And they ain't taking a shower all week,
bro.
Right. Good luck.
Come on, bro. Like, but I think that the world is in such a want and a yearning for authenticity, and AI ain't making it no better. But I think that so many people are in that. That's what makes these artists do this. I have to truly
live what it is I'm talking about.
Bro, it was plenty of niggas that we used to hear about all the time. Like, they may rap about what it used to be like, or they just writing stories. They just telling stories, bro. I'll never forget. Biggie's mom was upset that he made the type of music he did. And she's like, he's a great poet, but this did never happen. So people truly, bro, it's crazy. It was more or less when he was talking about living in a like a little shack and not having nothing to eat. She was like, yo, I always have food. Like, we always have food. But he was a storyteller.
He was selling us. Right.
Yeah. So with that being said, bro, like, we're far removed from that. These niggas are damn, and I believe, because you can't keep it down, right? It's gotta come out. That's something that you're twirling with in the midnight, bro. So music is the way I get this out, and that's what it is, and that's how these niggas got caught. Yeah. That's exactly how these niggas got caught.
Well, let's be clear. He got caught because that nigga had on the ankle monitor. He was but let's be clear why he got caught.
I mean, apparently he was piping down.
He robbed somebody with an ankle monitor on
his PO, so they normally let stuff like that slide. So
Right,
anyway,
Y'all want to know the craziest
have
part
y'all
of
seen that
whole
video?
situation?
Say that again.
The craziest part of that situation is that no matter what they did with all of that video, all the gun threats, it wasn't official that he was dropped from 1017 until the lawyers got
Never.
involved. The lawyers have to approve that.
Right.
You don't have a lawyer present while you're doing that. So
While you're
it
doing
wouldn't have
this.
been official. It wouldn't have been official regardless.
No, bro. No, nigga. He said you
That's
dropped. That was the
It's not that
mattered,
simple.
bro.
It's
that
not
was
that
the
simple. It's not that simple.
And I think that's why.
legalities.
And I think that's why they recorded it. They recorded it to take it back. Like, no, he said that I'm dropped, but
wait
it
a
all
minute.
just backfired.
But
It was
they're
just
not about to
it was just a bad plan. It was just a bad. It was a terrible plan.
The logic is crazy.
Crazy, silly. There's a whole dude took a whole pole out the jacket. Like
when I seen that
Gucci
Drake,
was
I would have told him he dropped too.
Yeah.
And you dropped.
Hey,
Yeah, you dropped.
So they walked
Yeah,
out
you
the office with him like,
hey,
you
you
pick
want
back up
drip,
now.
drop, double drop?
What else? What else you want? True. You want an advancement for being dropped? Sure.
Bro,
I advance you to for you to drop.
Now you gotta pull a Dave Chappelle and knock over the water glass and run off.
Oh God,
hey,
Chappelle.
But that's real life, bro. So we can't be mad at Gucci no more, right? I mean, I was never mad at Gucci anyway. But when he put it in the music and he went, bro, he a businessman. Like you said, Gucci's a businessman. At this point, if it was somebody who was of a paler skin, they would have done this, and it wouldn't have taken so long, if we're being honest, an executive or someone in that position, right?
Yeah. And I'll say this too. I think Big Bank, he said something that I enjoyed. He said, man, Gucci should have knew that something like this was gonna happen someday. Like all of the stuff that he did in his past is like, man, you just gotta chalk it up.
Yeah,
like, it
Meek
comes
Mill
back
did the
around.
same.
You gotta chalk it up. And being in that street life, like, man, I jumped off the porch, but I wasn't robbing nobody. I wasn't on that kind of time. But man, they say, man, what goes around comes around. So it's like if you really live that life, you got to know it's coming back to you sooner or later, in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoyed that.
Vine.
Not that Gucci had a Drake put in his face. You know what I'm saying? But I enjoyed that. Man, if you're gonna live that life, live it on both sides. It's like, man, I know I don't do that no more, but I'm not surprised if somebody do that to me because I done did it to 100 other niggas. Like, so it's all good. Just don't kill me. Bet you want my watch, my chain, man? Go ahead. It's insured anyway. I thought that was interesting because a lot of people don't in that world, they don't move like that. They'll tell quick. They'll feel like it shouldn't happen to them because they changed their life. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, man, you didn't put niggas in jail behind the stuff that you did. You didn't kill niggas. You didn't. Niggas probably, people you robbed, probably that was their last.
Yeah.
And you took it from them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think Gucci being who he was, I think he did the right thing. Even if he did tell or whatever, I don't think he actually told, but it's on video. It's on camera.
Yeah, it ain't.
I think
the nigga's ankle monitor went off at the time that this shit happened, bro. That's all you need. That is all you need,
they
bro.
Speculating that one of Pooh Shiesty's homies is telling.
It's Pooh Shiesty's one of Pooh Shiesty homies telling.
That's what's being alleged in the talks right now. It's not been confirmed, but that's what they kind of.
That's what they saying. And I know his dad was there too.
See that too. Yeah. You got other people there, and then it was an off-duty former retired police officer that's like one of Gucci Mane's protection that's involved in it too. So it was just a double whammy.
Bad plan.
Double whammy, straight up.
Double wham on God.
Man, that ain't man, that is insane. But that's kind of the world that we live in. And again, like you said, what goes around comes around. Same thing happened with King Vine. Nigga had hella bodies. But everybody wanted King Vine at this point. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could say the same thing. I hate to say it, but he was one of my favorite artists, Juice WRLD, and all he talked about was, what he was taking. Exactly. I mean, it sucks because it's a lot of people who were fed by that music. I mean, you got niggas talking about they didn't start, doing pills and stuff till Future or whatever the hell they're talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're feeding that out. So I think
you're feeding that out. So when it comes back, man, so be it.
Bro. Damn, bro.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man. Hey, I'm gonna let you get out of here with this. Like I said, man, we talked about the album. You've kind of talked about your mindset and different things like that. But I gotta ask you about the GOAT. of Christian hip hop, bro. It looks like that there's a bit of discourse going back between him and one of the OGs. And I thought that you said something very important, bro.
Who,
You know,
Cray?
you talked about, Cray. But hold on. You've talked about having to come around and always extending your hand and having to jump off the porch and try to, you know what I'm saying, fit in. And I feel like it was that exact same thing when it came to Christian hip hop for you. You know what I'm saying? And getting rejected in these areas, but getting accepted over here. But now we have Lecrae, who was under the tutelage of Cross Movement, stating that, you know, hey, the way that y'all was moving, I felt like it wasn't for me. And I felt like y'all wanted me to be a Bible scholar, but now Ambassador is saying, yeah, no, that's what you thought, but that wasn't what we was trying to do. You know, does Ambassador have the right to kind of tell Cray how he feels in that regard? Like, I think it's crazy.
So you giving me new information. You giving me new information.
Breaking news.
Yeah,
bro.
this breaking news. What did Cray do?
So look. So Cray was on a podcast, bro. And he was just saying, like, hey, when I was with Cross Movement, like, you know, I looked up to them, but I felt like they kind of distanced themselves from me. And I felt like I couldn't do what they wanted me to do. Like, everybody over there were Bible scholars. They write real Bible rap. And me, I kind of rap my testimony and what I was seeing. And so I felt like they wanted me to do that, but I couldn't do that. And now we have Ambassador coming, and now he's talking about, hey, man, like, that's what you thought. We grew up hip hop as well. But if you listen to Cross Movement, I mean, to me, they were very Bible rappers,
like
Bible
theologians.
Rappers. Yeah. I mean, and we know that Cray wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about this, I mean, can we really tell Cray how to feel in that situation? I don't know, man.
Man, I think, I said it earlier, like, when you say and do things, how people interpret what you say and do sometimes is your responsibility. So if Lecrae feels like that, it has to be valid in some sort of way, maybe not entirely, but in some sort of way, it has to be valid. And for Ambassador, it could be, I think it's just a miscommunication with in the space and with brothers. And I think this goes back to, it entails why people think any type of disagreement is beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have said, like, Cray, we want you to do something like this. Da, 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 da. He like, oh, man, I want to do something like this. And then because they don't agree, it's like, man, I'm going to just distance myself.
Yeah.
Instead of sitting down and figuring out, man, what are you saying? You saying that? All right, I don't agree with that, and I don't want to do with that. This is what I'm saying. And they could be like, man, we don't want to be a part of that if that's what you're doing. It's no love lost. It's like, man, you want to go that way? We thought we had something. We don't have it anymore. Fine. You're for the kingdom still, though, right? Yes. Right. I'm still for the kingdom. Yes. Go about your business. A lot of the times, I think, because even with him and KB, I watched bits and pieces of Cray and KB's conversation. Yeah. And it was just a bunch of miscommunication and not unspoken expectations.
Yep.
And thinking because I said something in a certain way, you knew it. Like, no, that's just not how it goes. Yeah. It's not how it goes. And when you add millions of dollars in the midst of it, it only gets more cloudy. You know what I'm saying? So I think Cray is valid in how he feel, and I think Ambassador probably said what he said back because it's like, if that's how you felt this whole time, that's not what we were saying this whole time, and we could have talked about it.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, well, nigga, we're 30 years too late.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We could have talked about this 28 years ago. And
my thing is, when people respond to like podcasts and stuff like that, bro, you can't, a lot of times they're just getting asked questions. And I think at Craig's point, bro, like, nigga, this
he was just getting asked a question. He just come out speaking.
Yeah,
he got asked a question.
It was a part. I want to say it was his own podcast. He was just answering the question. He was just talking on his own podcast. But my thing is like these people are gonna try to answer this as honestly as they can, and especially somebody like Craig who's at this point now where he's like, okay, I'm me. Y'all know about all my flaws. Like I'm really done. I'm well past this, bro. I'm too old to try and just kind of hide this. I don't think nothing that he said was anything that we kind of didn't already know. It's the same thing that Derek Minor, essentially had with it. Like, it's cool being over here. Like, but this ain't the same.
No, I think it's the same. No, that's a good point. That's a good point. Like Derek, and I don't want to speak for Derek or RMG, you know what I'm saying? But I would say, from my understanding, they thought when they got into bed, when RMG got into bed with Reach, they thought it was something that it wasn't. So when it turned to be what it wasn't, everything fell apart because contracts are already signed. You have legal obligations to fulfill. But man, I got legal obligations to fulfill, but I don't feel fulfilled in this relationship right here, man to man, business to business. And I think that's a testament to, not a testament. I think that's a doc on what Christianity is in its whole. Like, man, let's take it back to the old days. Like, man, don't come in here with no t-shirt and jeans on.
Yeah,
you need to have a suit when you come to church. Like, nigga, for what? It's not gonna save me.
For what?
Whether I put on a suit or not, I'm going to smash old girl after this.
Especially if so fly.
You know what I'm saying? It's
hey, chill out, bro. Chill out, bro.
So fly folks was getting smashed at so fly. Sorry, go ahead, bro. I'm gonna let you go ahead.
So fly. Hold on.
No, go ahead. No, you want.
But that's the. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. People gonna do that regardless. So the semantics don't matter. It's about what are we doing to. What are we doing? Are we slapping people on the wrist saying, "Man, you can't come back to church because you had sex," or are we sitting down with them and saying, like, "Man, why you keep having sex?" Well, first of all, sex is normal. God created it, but it says this in the word. And allow that person to ask questions. Allow that person to be a human. I think Christians, you got to be it used to be, like, you got to be a robot. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for me, it's like, Christian J, they know, like, man, Mike Todd wore suits. He was fly. Like, man, I was one of the only people that, I'm not wearing no suit to church, gang. I throw on my fit here and there, but I'm not putting on no suit. Like, either you're gonna accept me or you ain't. And I used to be different with it. I used to go stand in the front during worship, smelling like tree, worshiping with everybody else, just to be rebellious, to show you whether I smoke or not, I'm here serving.
Wow.
I'm here in the front praising God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's very real.
That was like carnal and things like that for sure. But it was to show, like, all of these rules don't mean anything if it's not in here. You know what I'm saying? If it's not in your heart, it don't mean nothing. That's why niggas can be pastors and sleep with the worship leader when they marry and steal niggas' money. So it's like the position and what you do don't matter. It's about what are we doing to realize, like, hey, we're all human and we all flawed and we all have the things of the flesh that we want to transpire and get off. The only way to combat that is by having real, authentic conversations, not justifying anything, and also not saying, "Man, get out until you get your life together." It's one or the other. Either niggas justify it and say, "Man, it's all good," or they tell you to get on somewhere. I think it's a gray area that we've missed, that I think Jesus spoke about in the New Testament a lot, that we bypass. You know what I'm saying? It's like niggas, the Pharisees washing their hands before they eat. Like, yeah, you wash your hands, but you still look down on your brother across the hall. So yeah, you're not clean, actually.
Right.
It's the performative. It's like Christian hip hop, and a lot of it be performative. And I've come to combat the performativeness of it, not necessarily Christianity and the rules. I don't care about the rules. I understand why niggas don't cuss in their music or say nigga. You know what I'm saying? I get that. But that don't mean you gotta be performative. You know what I'm saying? And
all right. Now when all these hit dogs holler, bro, don't blame us, nigga. We just asked the question. That's it.
No, man. Man, I said it earlier, man. If the shoe fit, wear it. Because if it was me, I would do the same thing. If somebody got on here talking about lust, I'm like, man, yeah, he right. Cause he right.
Yeah.
He right. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Ah,
I'm gonna take that with a grain of salt and apply it to my life where I see it. A lot of niggas be afraid to apply their flaws to it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody feel like they perfect. Everybody feel like they don't do nothing wrong. I know I do stuff wrong. Me and my wife got into it earlier. Not even to put our business out there, but it's like
right.
it's part of life, nigga. I got into it with my wife earlier. So what?
That's normal. That is normal.
It's normal. What's not normal is figuring it out and still being kind to my wife, even though I'm mad.
Even though you mad. Nigga, you
know
got the right people around you.
Dying to my flesh in a moment where I know she may be wrong, just walking away and leaving it, then coming back and figuring it out. That's not normal. But the only reason why it is because with our counselors, I have real life conversations with my mom and my uncle. I have real conversations about my cousin. We have real conversations about how do I walk this thing out with my girl, even though I feel like she tripping? How does she walk it out with me when I'm tripping? You know what I'm saying? It's like niggas don't realize
$1 million question, bro.
It's
got
a
it.
two-way. All of this stuff is a two-way street, and everybody want to do this. Like nigga, it's you. You my problem. You the problem with Christian hip hop. It's like no, nigga, you're the problem with Christian hip hop. To be quite honest, I'm the problem with Christian hip hop.
Yeah.
Me, Parris.
You
know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being wrong. I'm okay with saying, like today, they misconstrued my comment. I'm okay with being like, oh, man.
Talking about that, you talking about with the whole tribal situation, right? You said, hold on. Let me quote you properly. You said this tribal situation is turning into a Me Too movement.
It's turning CHH into the Me Too movement.
Turning CHH because it is a lot of people coming out and saying, "Oh, I too have issues."
I too, me too. That's all I was saying about that.
Yeah, but you said that they took it wrong. Well, how did they take it?
Well, they took the second part of They took the second part of my comment where I said, "Hey, I laughed. That was my joke. It's turning into the Me Too movement." And I said, honestly, this just shows that this just exposes the clout chasing that's going on, that runs rampant in the Christian hip hop space, and people aren't interested in doing good sound business. Two young ladies, I was talking about the young lady that was posted that she was clout chasing. Yeah, and it's like, oh no, you couldn't be clout chasing if a label reached out to you and you accepted the deal. That's not clout chasing. It's clout chasing for a label that don't know what to do with hip hop and R&B to sign 10 hip hop and R&B acts and put their music out and then say, man, y'all ain't getting no royalties.
Right.
It's clout. That's clout chasing because, man, y'all don't even have the proper staff or functionality to, like what I said in my second comment, to keep and sustain and build up artists. It's clout because you see this person got streams and went viral. That artist got streams and went viral. That artist got streams. Man, we about to sign all. Man, y'all come all over here. We're gonna do this together. That's clout chasing. That's not good business. Good business is saying, man, we're gonna get one artist and we want to, man, you a good artist? Okay, we're gonna build with you and we're gonna figure out how to. And okay, same with RMG. They did R&B already. Byron has been going crazy with R&B. Yeah. They said, all right, man, we figured it out with R&B. Now we need hip hop. Parris, come be our hip hop guinea pig and figure this out with us. And we're building. Man, we got two young artists that's hip hop that's under Parris, 350 and A3. So at what we're trickling down from Parris, it'll come down to y'all. And now we can all do good business and make money together. That's a company that's trying to find out what works so we can actually expand. Not, man, we just got $500,000 from Gamma, so we about to just sign 30 artists, and whatever happens, happens. My brother Eli was signed to their distribution company, Decibel. Yeah, I'm talking to him and his team. His team, like, bro, we've been messaging these niggas for 3 months, no response. They have already breached the contract, but we're trying to be good, upstanding people and wait it out. No, let's not wait it out. They're doing bad business. Let's get out of there. You know what I'm saying? But I say all that to say I don't have a problem with somebody misconstruing me and me going back and saying, hey, you misconstrued. This is what I actually meant. Most niggas have a problem with doing that. Oh, you misunderstood what I said. Get out of here. Like, nah, I'm about making sure you heard exactly what I said. So if you misconstrued me, let me break it down for you. Once I break it down and you still choose to misunderstand, then that's where I'm like, all right, nigga, get on somewhere.
Yeah, that ain't on me.
That's not on me because I've explained.
Yep.
I said what I said, then I explained myself. If you choose
Yep.
not to believe me, then it's on you.
Yep, 1000%.
That's where I would say with that.
Damn. Bro, every time we
funny,
talk
you
to
said,
you, bro, it's a
damn.
good hey, because bro, we don't know. We don't know. Every time we see you, bro, it's something different. And I like the fact that we're able to chronicle this, bro. Like, this is our third time interviewing you, and every time it's in a different portion of where you are, you know what I'm saying, with your music journey and just with your life journey. Like I said, bro, we're talking to married Parris now. This is a different Parris. You know what I'm saying?
No, I wasn't married last time. I don't even think. Did I have a girl last time we interviewed?
I don't know. But what I'm saying is look at this is what we're talking about. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Cap.
So
it's love.
Yeah, bro. I've enjoyed every moment of this, bro. You know they're gonna go crazy whenever you speak, but that trouble situation is crazy. I don't know why this happens in this space. So I think it has a lot to do with kind of what you said. A lot of people are chasing clout on both sides.
On both sides.
You know what I'm saying? On both sides. A lot of people are chasing clout, and so this does end up in bad business. And it seems like it's so easy for it to happen in Christian hip hop. Marty was talking about his situation with CMG, and he was saying with Capital, and he was saying that they went 50-50, but they was releasing so much music that the 50-50 split winded up going all the way essentially to the end of their deal. Like, so people are getting these and don't know how to manage them, don't know how to kind of, like you said, build an artist up, don't know how to follow these things and work it the right way. So everybody's trying to figure it out, bro. And when we look at somebody, just to point a good light, when we look at somebody like a Reach Records and how they're able to constantly grab these artists and put them out and make them, they build artists essentially, bro. I think it's great to see. And RMG for that matter, bro. I want to shout them out as well because they know the sauce, bro. They got it. Doc Watson is excellent out that way, bro. Derek Minor, like I said, is amazing out that way, and he knows kind of what he wants, and he knows the future that he sees, bro. So I just think that those are two powerhouses that we can talk about within this space, along with saying this sucks that this continues to happen within the space. For real, man.
No cap. It's unfortunate.
Hold on, bro. Somebody was asking, hey, real quick, somebody was asking